Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and I'm coming to you today with our gym industry update. And of course, as the title indicates, 24-hour fitness files for Chapter 11 restructuring. And I want to talk to you about what the opportunities are here, and specifically who I'm talking to are current gym operators, folks that want to become gym operators, and even people that are former employees and maybe looking for opportunities, current gyms that might be looking for staff. And I would even say that some of the top level management of these facilities are going to become some of the newer owners in the fitness industry. And so the first thing I want to comment on, I'm going to provide for you in a link below, or in the comments below, a link to all, I think it's 130 closings that have been announced so far. And a link that'll give you every one of those, it'll give you all the addresses. And so if these are near you, we'll talk about some of the actions that you can take and how you could potentially use this as an opportunity to grow your business. And then other things that can fall in there. So again, 8,300 people have been laid off as a result of this. And if you're a gym operator and you've got locations nearby where these have closed, I mean, consider running ads. Former 24-hour fitness employees. If you're looking for trainers, salespeople, management, start to target these folks. Target them on, ZipRecruiter, target them on Indeed. Start looking for these folks. This is going to provide a marvelous opportunity, but use that list and you can easily target that. Also, if you're a gym operator in these areas and you've got one of these locations nearby, start marketing right now. You've got thousands and thousands and thousands of members out there that are going to be free agents, and particularly in some of these clusters in Texas and California, where the highest percentage of these clubs are at that have closed down. Great opportunities here. And here's what we're doing with many of our clients in most of these areas is simply, we're not really naming names or anything. We're simply marketing, via social media, via email marketing, via flyers, things of this nature. Did your club close? Has your club not reopened yet? If so, show proof of membership at another club for special discount. And the special discount, maybe it's it's a $50 break on an enrollment fee, or maybe a deferred first month's dues. Same with this, something like this. And we're getting this tremendous response. I mean, we've got clubs that are literally signing up 20 people a day. And the lion's share of that is coming from these facilities that have closed, but it's also coming from, in some cases, some of these big boxes that have not yet opened. There's some LA Fitnesses that maybe have not opened yet, and members want to work out. Now, here's one of the suggestions I want to throw out there for you. If this fits for you, if you're comfortable with this, I would attempt to sell a 12-month commitment. I would even try to get a 24-month commitment if you have that expertise to do that. Because what you don't want to do is, sign that person up. You put them on a month-to-month, 30-day notice. I mean, you immediately sign them up to become a free agent. So I would attempt to get them on more of a longer-term program. And all of a sudden, you're making a pretty good dent in the marketplace, and you got some pretty good predictable revenue for the next 12, 18, 24 months in your community. So take a good look at that. Really promote that hard. We're seeing a lot of success with that. The other thing with these locations, again, go to the list, take a look at it. If you're looking to expand, here's the addresses. Contact these landlords. Depending on where you're at. Depending on where you're at with your lease, if you're nearby, maybe this is a nice move up for you. Place is already finished out. You might be able to get more square footage, do more things if that's what you want to do. Or you might look at that list and say, hey, well, there's a location across town. I would love to expand there. And so, take the list, contact these landlords, get a hold of them, and start looking for opportunities, in that regard. The other thing that I would talk about here is really the folks that are former, key employees, for 24-hour fitness that are looking for opportunities. I know when things like this, when they've happened in the past, this becomes a breeding ground for that next group of gym owners. And for you folks that have been with 24, and for you folks that are in this particular group that maybe is no longer there, this might be your chance to become a gym owner. This might be your chance to seize that opportunity. You know the locations, you know the lay of the land. Most of the folks know you. It might be an opportunity to step in there and create some opportunity. So a lot is happening right now. I'm sure more to follow. And I'm sure as we go through this, there'll be other things that happen out there that are going to create opportunity. But the other thing I would put on here, kind of as a final maybe little thought that you can kind of be thinking about, there's going to be some ups and downs as we go through this. You could find, the economy, takes a dip. You could find that, just based on, kind of what's happening, some of the states might pull back and offer some little tighter restrictions than what's currently happening. So some of these things are out there. Be prepared for this. If something happened, can you pivot quickly, to your digital programming? And quite frankly, I would suggest that you continue doing your digital programming because you want to be prepared for whatever happens. This can be navigated through, and if you're truly advancing and expanding into the marketplace, you're in a prime position really to take advantage of it and help your business prosper and help your employees prosper and really help grow your business. Same thing on the economy. If the economy took a dip, are we prepared for these things? And I know I've talked about some of this on some prior videos, but be mindful of, keep your debt manageable, keep on hand an adequate amount of cash reserves. Normally, we like that to be about 1 month of your base operating expense, whatever that number is. And make sure when you're signing up all these people, for you folks that are, they're doing 20 sales a day, and there's people that are doing this, and it's tremendous, right? Is make sure we're creating that sense of community. Let's don't find ourselves in that position where we're simply leasing space, to our customer. Okay, we want a sense of community. We want to help provide them with a unique, special environment, and we want to give them more, hopefully, than they ever bargained for. All right. My name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Hey, if you enjoy the content that I present, enjoy the information that's provided, hey, I'd appreciate it if you consider subscribing to our channel, liking, hitting the like button helps me grow. The awareness of what we do and allows me the opportunity to help other clubs. There's a lot of clubs out there that really need the help, and I know when I talk to so many folks, they'll say one of the common things, hey, I wish I knew about you a year ago. I wish I knew about you 2 years ago. One of the things I want to be able to do is to help independent gym owners, shorten that learning curve. And as a lot of you have heard me say, if you don't know where you're going, ask someone who's been there. And I can help provide that experience to help navigate through this and to help get you the results you're looking for. So by subscribing, you help me expand that base, and I appreciate that. And we'll be bringing more information to you real soon. Any questions, any comments, hey, I'd love to hear them. Put them in the comment section below. We'll respond to everybody. And you guys all have a great day. Thanks.